Hey everybody, Theta here, back again with another Stone Face reactions. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands. I feel like Ricky Bobby and Talladega Nights. Don't know what to do with my hands. Anyway, watching another episode of Magic Knight Rayearth. As you can see, we're already starting off with the board here. We only had the one edition. Let me zoom in here. We only had the one edition to make with Fario. He seems to have joined the party. Like, it seems self-evident that he is with the group now, so I've kind of just, attached them all to the center point there with him coming out from the center. We don't know. Um, I I'm not certain. This is me trying to play meta with TV tropes and stuff in my head. We don't know if he's going to come off to be like the mystery character that turns out to actually be aligned with the bad guys or whatever. So I've kind of center aligned him for any future nonsense that might happen. But otherwise, there's not really any other changes made here. I think I had the red line here already. Yeah. Otherwise, of course, Hikaru. Yeah, you see me cheating. I'm zooming in because I couldn't remember her name. Fu and Umi are real easy. They're simple names. I'm gonna get it in there. Her is the only one, for some reason, that's escaping me every time. But of course, she's the one that directly killed Golem over here. Everyone else helped her, but she's the one who literally threw the tarp over it and then threw it in the water. Otherwise, last episode did not really introduce us to any new characters. I guess, if I'm thinking about it, maybe I could detach a line directly from Fu to Firo, specifically because that seems like a love interest sort of thing that's about to happen. And I've kind of done that in the past with these concept boards, directly connecting people who are themselves in a relationship. I think I've done that with like Sai and some her name is escaping me on the Gundam Seed concept board. The ones that are clearly in a relationship and not just in the friend group, so to speak. But yeah, I think that's really all we've got over there. Otherwise, Otherwise, we didn't really cover much last episode. It was just mysterious rock thing causes the silent forest to be silent and evolves normal animals into predators. And I believe this episode we're getting our sorceress lady. She's going to come back and try to take revenge, or not revenge, kind of try to finish the mission, which the big bad was telling her, no, you stay out of it. You're going to be useless anyway. It's a silent forest. So that's what I'm expecting. I think that's what we saw on the last time on, or next time on last time. God, I'm just gonna be the sound clip that I had made for Griffin where he just goes into a loop. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. I don't think there's much more to say. We're still in the very simple beginning stages of introducing characters and the concept of what mission they're on. So, go ahead. Slowly but surely, this theme song is leaking its way into my background brain thoughts. That's what you call them, right? Like every so often, I'll still think of the Nadia theme song or Gunbuster has been the sorry, Gunbuster has been the one entering it more lately, but that's been only like a 6 episode OVA, so it comes in less and less. Whereas I watched Nadia for some 39 episodes, was it? So more than that. So plenty of characters still yet to have been encountered here. Yeah. How many seasons of this? Four? 4 seasons, right? So still plenty of character development that can happen. Even if we spend all of the first season introducing the characters and their interactions with one another, still plenty of time in the following seasons to really develop and have wide-arcing storylines. Oh, there's something about the opening that's really giving me Ronin Warriors vibes. See, it's the thing, is that we're on episode 4 now, and I hope I'm recording episode 4. We're in episode 4 now, and we're still in the recap introducing you to the concept of the show. That's why I feel like we're still very early in. Also, honestly, I can't remember how many episodes this season has. So maybe half the season is still introducing us, and then the other half is going to be the major plot. I hope that I'm not screwing myself over by anticipating a bigger thing than whatever actually happens, because I've done that in the past. That I've anticipated a bigger show and gotten to like near the end of the episodes or the season and just being like, well, that nothing happened. What happened to the top of your head, Hikaru? Also, she called him Sir Mokona. Another bit of evidence to say it might be Clef. Are you waiting for the griffin to show up? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the griffin got unsummoned, right? So it's not still out there waiting to pick you up. Also, Mokona has a gem right there where Clef had the horn, so... Oh, quicksand, okay. I know, I feel dumb. Oh no, it's not just quicksand. This guy's like Toby from Naruto. I can't remember what his final name is. Oh, I thought you were about to make fire. Reminds me a lot of that other universe from Symphogear. So this used to be based on a shadow monster. This is what I'm saying. Hikaru is clearly the main character, to the point that the other ones are getting beaten up, just to show how cool she is.
したわ。何今のまた魔物かも。冗談でしょ。どうしてそんなにうちゃうちゃ出てくるの？これでは体が持ちません
I'm just hoping that we get eventually some more Fu and Umi centric episodes to show off how good they
では
are.
モコナさんを見習ってエテルナの泉に急ぎませんこと？ずいぶん寂れた村ね。
I would say abandoned or not.
もしかしてクレフが言ってたセフィーロは神官ザガートのせいで魔物が徘徊す
I
る
don't know if
世
I said
界
this
に
or
なっ
not,
た
but I'm not a huge fan of clamp eyes.
そうか
That was
この
kind of weird. I know it's the old, I know it's the old adage, big eyes, small mouth.
もしかすると私たち罠にかかったのかもしれませんわ。もしかじゃない。今度は魚さんの気持ちがわかりました。じゃあ
I was say these people seem to have been drawn seriously for a second.
皆さんいらしたのね。こんにちは。私たちは
To be fair, their scary tools are just farming equipment.
目よ光る
A hoe and a sickle.
通じる相手じゃないみたいよ。確かに様子が変ですわ。
Oh, never mind. That is a spear.
そんな危ないもの人に向けちゃいけないってば。
It's legitimately the largest monster we've seen yet.
冗談じゃないわよ。よりによってこんな時に
To the point where I'm wondering how it sneaks up on you. It's taller than the trees. 'D rather think that sorry, not Umi, Fu, could try firing an arrow from in there. I know it'd be super hard, but
この魔物さんはもともと怒ってるんだと思いますけど。
I wonder if this came out anytime around Sailor Moon. So it feels like it would be real competition for Sailor Moon. See, like I said, Umi's taking charge. That's what I wanted to see.
仕留めたわ。お見事でしたわ。海ちゃんかっこいい。
It's interesting that they decided to go with 2 swords and a bow and arrow. And not like giving her a spear or something. Or a staff.
ごめん。
Also interesting that there's a road that goes through this town, which means there's a path that they could have been following.
私たちもさっきの魔物と同じなのよ。ザカートのせいなのか許せない。さあ急ぎましょう。 エテルナの泉に
What? Just out of fucking nowhere. I mean, I'm assuming it's the sorceress. But I mean, she was also able to take out Clef, who's apparently the best at this. Clef trained her, right? I'm remembering that right?
異世界から来たマジックナイトの卵さんたち。沈黙の森では魔法を使えない。だからここで待っていたのよ。この間のお礼をするためにね。ふーちゃん、海ちゃんをお願い。ヒカルさん。よくも海ちゃんを。
Now,
あなたは魔法が使えるようね。
how are you gonna take her out with one spell?
エメロード姫好き魔装師であるこのアルシオーネに勝てるかしら。エメロード姫のクレフさんの教え子。姫の魔装師ならどうして私たちの邪魔をするんだ。このセフィーロが危ないってクレフから聞いてないのか。知っていてよ。でもそれがどうしたの。
So that's what I want to know is all the other bad guys' motivations, because they all seem to be attached to these people.
私はそのザガート様にお仕えしているのよ。あなたたちをここで待っていたのもザガート様のお許しを得てのこと。どうしてそんな奴に。あの方を愛している。
Ah, I'm the worst of all bad guy motivations. So I'm anticipating a future moment where Zagato like tosses her aside, and she has to find a new motivation or team up with for revenge.
海ちゃんに怪我させたな。ふーちゃんと海ちゃんはこのセフィーロで一緒に戦う大切な仲間なのに。ヒカルさん。
Is she leveling up?
同じ魔法、このアルシオーネに二度は通用しないわ。白煙防除。この間より魔法の力が。
Flashing lights warning, by the way. Thanks.
海さんを傷つけられて怒ったヒカルさんの意志の力が。
Okay, yeah, so she kind of did level up, and magic is basically Green Lantern rules here.
でもその程度の力では私は倒せなくてよ。
These poses, by the way, this might as well have been Gynax. Also, it's not beyond me that I was just congratulating Umi for getting a show-off moment to show how cool she is, and then she's out of it for the rest of the episode. Oh, middle-aged, the worst insult.
光
Yeah, to be fair, Fu, you aren't healing her any. You could be helping with the fight.
あなたの本当のご主人様のあの生意気な魔法使いにちゃんと魔法を習っておけばよかった。そしたらヒカルを助けられたのに。さっきヒカルは私を助けてくれたのに。魔法が欲しい。
Save the woman and child twice now.
ヒカルを助ける魔法を。パパ。
Okay, it's starting to hurt.
海さん。
海。聞こえるか、海。
クレフ。
そうだ。モコナを通してお前の心に直接語りかけている。聞こえるな。
I don't know if this is evidence or not that it isn't Clef now.
無事だったの？
石にされてしまったがな。なんとかお前たち
Okay, I'm pretty sure that my theory's wrong.
ヒカルを助けたい。ヒカルを助ける魔法が欲しい。
そうだ。お前はヒカルを助けたいと願った。ヒカルを助けるために魔法が欲しいと。わかるか？お前の中に力があることが。今までと違う力があることが。
わかるわ。胸の奥が熱い。言葉が。
So what is she gonna get out of this?
それがお前の魔法だ。
これがとどめよ。氷弾乱射。水の。
Sorry, my first thought was she's like the melted version of that one captain from Bleach.
大丈夫だった。海ちゃんが助けてくれたから。海ちゃんの魔法で助けてくれたから。もう
Still a shame he didn't imbue you with healing magic.
よかった。ヒカルってなんだかほっとけないんだもの。妹みたいに可愛くて一生懸命で。モコナさん。私の番ですわ。私に魔法をください。海さんを助けたいんです。
All you have to do is ask for it.
あなたはクレフさん。
そうだ。
私に魔法を教えてください。海さんを助けるための魔法を。
もうお前の魔法はお前の中にある。仲間を思いやる心がお前の魔法を呼ぶのだ。
I feel like we could have saved a little bit of time if it wasn't one-to-one telepathic communication. You could just say everything out loud and get two people at once. There we go. Glad somebody thought of it. Gotta have a healer in the party. That's not healing, that's mending. Get your spells right. Fu has now become the one who does the least, but also the most important member of the party. Stop hitting her with those hard burns. She doesn't even look middle-aged either. Oh, what a weird way to hold hands to form a team. Could have done the all in the middle thing, right?
まだ私たちは魔物と同じなのか。違う。少なくともあの子だけは信じる心が
I'm
一つ
happy that the
増えま
girl
した
was
わ。
accepting. I don't understand why the
こ
village
の世界
is
に
still
まだ
hard on them.
こんな綺麗な花が
Other
咲
than
い
the
てる
fact
ん
that
だ。
they were like fighting in the middle of the village and
もっと
destroying
美
everything.
しい世界に戻さなくっちゃ。みんなその日を待ってるんだ。行こうエテルナへ。一日も早く平和を取り戻すために。
I guess the subversion right there is that they didn't even talk to a single person in that town. Or I guess at least not a single person in that town talked back to them. So they didn't get like any world building from like exposition or anything. And apparently even the woman that she saved twice while saving her kid is still terrified of her, or at least, I don't know. Maybe she's just careful about her kid, right? I don't know, because Clef says that willpower is the source of magic in this world. So it's not like anybody's a monster. But then again, even if your high priest turned out to be a bad guy, if your high priest turned out to be a bad guy, then anybody can be a bad guy, right? Your high priest, the assistant to your main mage guy. Like, so apparently there's like two good people in this world. Two good people of the higher ups. So I guess obviously the princess, but she's taken captive, so I guess she didn't really count. Oh. Who's gonna be next up on the wheel? It's been Monoka twice now, right? I'm gonna guess before the next time on Fu. I'm gonna guess Fu.
私、シドウヒカル。伝説の泉エテルナに着いた私たち。エスクードを求めて小舟で沖へ向かう途中、突然魔物に襲われた。
Oh, water
魔物
monsters
が
are the
泉の
worst.
形を変えていたんだ。
Especially if you're drowning.
海ちゃんが魔法で魔物をやっつけた。マジックナイトレイヤース。伝説の好物エスクード。絶対見てね。
You have to. You have to watch it. Come on, Fu.
今日はふ
Oh,
ーちゃん。皆
gotta
さん
play the lottery.
当たりましたか。またね。
I'm 1 out of 4. 25% chance. So yeah, no new characters introduced. We still have the board over here. But nobody, I guess maybe I should move these guys to the center so that we have the good aligned and the bad aligned, and then we could just crisscross through the middle when things individually affect these girls. I think that's probably a better way to just set everything up, and then I can just line them through as well. Because obviously only two of them have now fought the sorceress. She doesn't. She didn't shoot an arrow. Again, that's a little bit upsetting that she didn't fire a single arrow at her or anything. Um, and all she did, I understand they're friends. She's upset. She's holding her body. At the same time, you're not helping her any by doing nothing. And the threat still exists, and your other friend is getting her ass kicked. You could have used your bow and arrow, the only one of the weapons, by the way, without magic, that would have been very effective here. I don't know. And I kind of thought this guy was still trailing along behind, but I guess he wasn't. Because he didn't offer any help either. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too seriously. Maybe I'm making it too serious, and like I never thought of Sailor Moon this way either. I never thought like, oh, why didn't I've forgotten her name? All of a sudden, I just want to call her Sailor Moon. Why didn't she do X when X happened? Because she's having an emotional breakdown, and I'm not like just sitting here thinking, why is she having an emotional breakdown? Because that's the show. That's her as a character. She's emotioning her way, feeling her way through everything. So, I don't know. if I had that basis for knowing what the show was like beforehand, I think maybe I would come into that. But I think this is just me finding my way. Anyway, this has been me for another episode of Magic Knight Rayearth. Theta, Stoneface Reactions. Remember the name. Anyway, I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?